President Trump has added more bite to his crackdown on illegal immigration.
And the new policies could drastically increase the number of deportations here and across the country. KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live in Monte on the new policies and reaction to them. Kimberly?
Sure, Mike. An informational meeting was held here in Monte earlier tonight. Organizers say it's critical to let those who are undocumented know their legal rights, especially considering the new guidelines that were rolled out today. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security laid out the Trump administration's plans for aggressive enforcement of immigration laws in newly released memos.
Everybody who is here illegally is subject to removal at any time. The priority that the president has laid forward and the priority that ICE is putting forward through DHS's guidance is to make sure that the people who have committed a crime or pose a threat to our public safety are the priority.
The DHS guidelines could massively expand the number of people detained or deported from the U.S. Recently, ICE arrested nearly 700 people in 1 week of raids and said most of them were criminals.
The most troubling thing is that these memos try to take away due process protections for a large group of immigrants.
Activists organized a meeting in Monte to educate the community about legal rights for those who are undocumented.
They were trying to expand the use of something called expedited removal, which is essentially deportation without access to an immigration judge.
Under President Obama, ICE focused on deportation in 3 categories: convicted criminals, public safety threats, and those who recently crossed the border illegally. Under the Trump administration, anyone who is accused of a crime, such as DUI, is eligible for deportation, and the new memos make clear immigration agents now have broader discretion to decide who to round up.
So we're going to see a lot more people who haven't had any kind of criminal record, who have never had a really serious immigration violation, also swept up in these raids, which is going to leave behind a lot of U.S. citizen children.
The White House says Dreamers will still be protected under DACA for now.
Many of these undocumented people are parents of U.S. citizens, and so where does that leave them, right? They're not going to be deported, they're going to be here without a parent, and I think that those kids are more likely to have issues in the future.
It's creating a lot of fear in the community, and so what happens is sometimes parents are scared to pick their children up from their schools, or scared to travel to a different city, maybe to the library.
The organizers of today's meeting, CARECEN and SBCC Thrive LA, say they plan to hold additional informational meetings to tell the public about their legal rights. We're live in Monte. Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Kimberly, thank you. Today, the president visited